In any event, chem station is up and running now. Okay. Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Osiris New Dawn, episode 7. So at the end of last episode, we were leaving the mine
that this hurts.
because our health has gotten a little low. So our health has gotten a little low, and we did get some lithium. Now, not much. 6 out of 50 lithium, that's kind of a slap in the face. It's not going to be enough for what we need. And we're encumbered, so we're moving all slow. We're going to need to make another depository. Let's go ahead and heal up a little bit more. We're going to need to make another depository, offload some of this stuff, and then we'll go back into the mine at another time. We have the mine open. Now that mine only becomes open once you explore the Osiris 1 base, which is why we had to trek all the way over there to do that. No, my light's off. Okay, my battery's about to go dead, but it's fine because we got a couple more. So I think we're going to sit here and we're going to get a little bit more science. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do anything with the chemistry station until we get about 10 more science. So we're going to get some berries, we're going to get some glass, build another depository, build a chemistry station, and try to get ourselves set up to get a pistol as soon as possible. I don't like running from the creatures of this moon. A pistol would go a long way to helping me feel safe. You know, like I was in charge of my own destiny out here, instead of at the mercy of when my stone axe breaks. I don't like going slow from being over encumbered. At least we're back towards the edge of everything, where the crab monsters are sparse, and the snubs are plentiful. Alright, pretty sure our stuff is over there, but in any event, we do need the banana leaves. So let's go ahead and do that. Hey, survived the day. We're already up to day 7. I love it. We'll stop and we'll get sap from the sap tree. And then first step is going to be make a depository and try to organize all of our inventory a little better. It's not that it's really bad right now, but it could be better. Am I on the other side of this hill? I'm not. I'm slightly... Nope, there is my stuff. I can see it from here. Okay, great. Let's get some of these empty jars out and get our water situation handled. Until we have a chemistry station, we're not going to be able to purify that water from the lake, and when in its dirty form, even though you can drink it, it will take away from your hunger. It'll ruin your nutrition. So we don't want to do that. Alright, let's go ahead and drink. Yep, and refill. Perfect. Alright, back to what we were doing. Get our chisel out, get some more banana leaves, we'll pick up some more rocks along the way. Are these berries or red berries? Regular berries. We don't need those. Pick up the rocks. Rocks give you a little bit of combat experience when you pick them up. I'm not sure why. We are a little overburdened to be carrying stuff. Okay, let's stop doing that. So one of the things I have not seen yet, since I've been playing this game after so many updates, is I've not seen a rubber tree yet. So we're going to need that eventually. We're going to need to get some rubber, and I'm not sure exactly how far away that's going to be, or if it's even still a thing. I feel like rubber trees used to be rather plentiful where other trees were, and now that's simply not the case. Alright, so first things first, Let's see what a depository will take. And we'll get another one of those built right away. Iron and aluminum. Fairly easy. Aluminum is, that's lead, carbon. We have a lot of aluminum, don't we? We have lots of aluminum. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to process some of our aluminum. Oh, we can make 1 lithium ingot. 1. Ugh. Alright, so I'm going to process all of our aluminum and our copper, plutonium, pretty much everything that I can smelt, I'm going to smelt, and I'll bring you right back. Okay, so I've smelted all of my ore. I made myself another chisel. We're going to make a couple of pipes. And let's see what else. Guess that's probably it for now. So let's start looking at... Oh, it kills me to be wasting daylight, but this is where we're at. This is what we need to do. Let's get our second depository up. This one will be for ore specifically, since it's right next to the plutonium forge. Well, ingots, rather. Excellent. Did we cook? No, we don't cook here. We cook at the oven. Alright, let's get some more of this grilled alien meat. Alright, so we're good on food. We're good with tree sap. We can start to put stuff away now. So we're going to do iron, and then aluminum. More iron, yep. Carbon, that's fine. Lead, it all looks the same. More aluminum. Okay. And then there's going to be some more we can go pull out. Let's see, plutonium. I smelted the lithium. What is this? Copper, that's copper, yep. Alright. I think we're going to hold on to this spare chisel, though. Okay, let's open up this depository. We're going to take out all of the ore and ingots that we have. Every single one of them. We'll take out the rubber, the steel, all that stuff. So now to put it back, we're going to put in circuit boards, all these little creature parts that we can't cook, these assault rifle magazines that we don't need because that's far ahead of us and where we are. We'll put in another cryptex. Let's go ahead and sort everything. That looks pretty good. Okay, we'll come back over here and we'll unload the rest of this stuff. So what do we got? Copper. Let's just put everything in here and see where it goes. Okay, you are magnesium. You can go down here. The gold, you can go here. We're not going to have that much gold and lithium. Magnesium will probably have a lot of plutonium. We probably won't. And then what is this? This is titanium. That's going to need whatever. We'll just put it on the other side for now. And we'll need a place for our steel and what is this? More carbon. That's actually going to be good in the long run. And we'll probably just use the auto sort function in the future. Berries. Alright, so we got a few more bits of metal that we can forge. Let's go ahead and take a look at what they are. We've got some titanium kicking around, lead, gold, copper. Let's go ahead. I hear the music, but I'm going to assume that's because of the storm. And not because of anything creepy and crawly coming nearby. Alright, is there a sort function here? There is. Look at that. We're still 75 weight. 75% of our weight. It's got to be... Well, all this ore surely isn't helping. We get all the ingots out of our inventory, and then what? These rocks probably aren't helping. Let's get some of these rocks made up here. 3 is probably good. I did not make an extra pipe. Whoa. the sunset and everything really quickly. So I don't like that. Hopefully nothing comes and messes with us. Alright, loadout, primitive crafting. We're going to need some masking tape. 2, 3, 4. We're going to need 6 total, and there's 6. So now we'll make some stone axes. Because if this is going to be our only weapon for the time being, well, then we might as well make sure we have plenty of them. The next time I go back in the mine, I want to be able to fight it out, respawns and all. And even though the process is a little slow, we are getting military experience. We are starting to... So, we got 12 on the combat. The pistol is going to be 30. This is 20, but again, you can't do anything with that until you get to the crab scythe. So it'll be 50 just to get to a usable weapon. Even the machete ability doesn't really get you anything in its current state. So what is weighing me down? Okay, well the extra chisel is heavy. So we can store that in the other depository. Okay, it wasn't that heavy though. What about the meat? The meat's pretty heavy. I think we can split this safely. And then we got these iron ingots we can get rid of. What about these rocks? Let's split them. Oh, look at that. Let's get all these rocks out of our inventory, actually. The berries, they don't weigh anything. Alright. No, we're gonna hold on to the tree sap. I think that's prudent. So between the clouds and the shadowed rings of the gas giant, it's a relatively dark night tonight. At least we're not getting run up on. Alright, so let's look at the chemistry station. Oh, we can start building wall sections. That could be interesting. Maybe. What is a pathlight kit? So I'm guessing that's nothing we can make here. Chem station is going to require steel and glass. Well, we should have glass in here. No, if we don't have glass in that one, then it's still left over here in this one. Yep, made quite a bit of glass, actually. I think all of that is, yep, stuff that we don't need. Okay. Well, we have a lot of purple berries. We have a whole stack of them in there that we're not even using. Okay, so we're up to level 9. That's good. Got another chisel, more stone axes, bandages, food, drink. Yep, alright. Chem station. So the chem station is going to need a power source. It's going to have to be built right over here. Now with this, even though we don't have the power for it, because chem station requires its own power source, which is why... Oh, we just got 10. We just got more science. Oh, small solar panels. So we need to get 5 more points of science. I'm thinking that's a good reason to make more glass. That's what I'm thinking. What do you think? I wonder if... what does it take for steel? I wonder if we get science for making the steel. It seems like that would be an engineering thing. Iron, aluminum, magnesium. Let's see what happens. We'll make a little bit. So we go iron, aluminum, and magnesium. Yep, thank you. Alright, so we'll make 2 steel, and it says we get... Oh, it said the level down there, and I didn't see it. Okay, so we just make a few. We should be able to see. 20, it's probably engineering. Science is 32 out of 100. It's probably engineering. It is. It's engineering. Which is fine. We're going to need a lot of steel eventually. We don't really need it now, per se. Your aluminum, your iron, and your magnesium. So I think what I'm going to have to do then... aside from get into my hut, rapidly. Yep, yeah, that's a young crab monster. Come to damage up my stuff. Just ignore me. You can't see me. Just ignore me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a shovel. See, look how much the stone axe damage is 9 plus 3 versus 16 plus 2. Yeah, much better melee weapon. But we want to go for the pistol. So I'm going to let this crab monster wander off. I'm going to make a crude shovel. I'm going to dig up a bunch of glass, or a bunch of sand, and turn it into a bunch of glass. And hopefully this creature goes away and leaves us alone. Oh, that one. That's going to be a problem. Anyways, hopefully, well, if we're going to do this fight, might as well do it on camera. Oh, the nighttime. Let's do it. We need that experience. Oh, suit breach.
That's not good.
I know. And my battery went out. Okay. Let's heal. Let's suit breach. And then he's going to spit, so let's get over here. The arachnoids actually have corrosive spit that they'll fling at you and... Okay, down to 2 batteries now. So, back to what I was saying. I'm going to go ahead and take some of this iron, and I'm going to make myself a few crude metal shovels, and I'm going to dig up a bunch of sand and turn it into a lot of glass. And hopefully get enough science experience that we can work on the small chemistry station. And I think I'm going to bring you back. I think I'm going to spare you the drudgery of digging in the sand at night just to learn more science about some cold, desolate moon. I won't be doing it for too long, though. It goes pretty quick, but I will bring you back just as soon as I'm done. See you in a few. Okay, and that's the last of the smelted glass. As it turns up, making glass is a good way to spend the night. You get a lot of science experience. You can do it huddled up in the shelter that you made for yourself. And it won't use up your battery. It doesn't take your chisels. Basically, it's just all around. Drop the sand. We don't need the sand. It's all around good. Iron and more iron. Okay. Plus, you're going to need the glass later. There's a lot of things that you want to construct that require glass. Now, let's get ourselves a small solar panel created, which is going to take... where do we make that at? Do we make that here? I believe we do, actually. Solar panel kit. Iron, glass, and carbon. So that's why we had to go get the carbon. Iron, glass, and carbon. So we'll make a couple small solar panel kits for now. We don't really need that many, though, as the only thing that we're really trying to power is our little chemistry station over there. Alright, so we'll store one, and then we'll build the other. And hopefully we don't have a lot of light right now, but I'm pretty sure that these will work regardless of the time of day. I suppose thematically it would be that, you know, they have batteries built into them to power stuff through the night, but then if you install it at night, how does the battery get full? I don't know. In any event, chem station is up and running now. Okay. Rubber, plastic for hydrogen, And soil, sand, and human waste. So we could make a med kit. It's plastic and rubber. These are like little buffs, which we could gather some plants and make them. I imagine that would be a good way to get some science up. Wrath. What does this do? And obviously it's not going to let me... Yeah, it stops there. Okay, fair enough. Glass container with hydrochloric acid. Hydrazine. PCX with fluorescence. Carbon, hydrogen, and fluorine. So we're gonna need barrels. Now what we can do is we can bring back dirty water from the lake and we can clean it now. So now we can do clean water as opposed to tree sap, which lasts a lot longer. So let's take a look at our skill tree here. We've pretty much exhausted our science research. We do have a lot of engineering though. I think these barrels will have to be next. And from there we might just wait. Rovers. Ground assault vehicle, mechanized suits. That's all well and good. Hovercrafts. Yeah, okay. It's all a good bit away. Combat, we're almost there. We're getting there. I don't think there's anything else really to spend our research on. So for that, what we're going to do is we're actually going to make a lot of glass bottles. Let's see what those take. Or glass jars. Glass and steel. That's easy enough. We should have steel. Yeah, right there. All right, let's go ahead and make... let's add 3. We'll make 1 more. Sure. And then the barrels. That's copper and titanium along with steel. Okay. Let's make a little bit more steel while we're here. Sounds good. And then we'll start making some barrels. They do weigh a lot, too. 6 barrels is probably good for now. So yeah, I organized all this ore, and now it's just going to get thrown back in there because I'm just going to sort it alphabetically. I don't even care. Glass, steel. Okay, we're up to 77 weight. So we're going to empty out the tree sap, not till we go to the lake. We've got these barrels. So what we really need are some hydrogen gas geysers. That's kind of what we need. Chlorine would be nice. Fluorine would be nice. We need some hydrogen, though. Right, for plastic. And then rubber, we're going to have to find a rubber tree. Truth be told. That's going to become a very high priority very quickly. So we're not going to go to the lake yet, though. Let's go ahead and drop all this stuff off. Are we able to look to see what the batteries... Oh, you can't even make batteries here in this chem station. Of course you can't. We need 3D printers. That's the next thing we need. We need 3D printers. Okay. Well, we will get started on that. That'll be the next thing with science before we can get to batteries. Ugh. So much science research. We could start working towards a habitat. I do know at some point we're going to want to do that. Airlock is next on the engineering tree. I think that's going to be the way we go, too. We're going to go to airlock and then barracks. Maybe. We'll see. Bed, cushioned seating. Sounds like luxury to me. I don't know if we really need that. All right. I know there's oxygen and nitrogen over there. But what I need is hydrogen. And I'm pretty positive that there are some geysers over here in this direction, so we're going to head in this direction and see what we find. Oh, my young little snubs. No, you don't want any of this? Okay. Fair enough. Sand ocean. Nope. No part of that. Ugh, come on. Ooh, this terrain. And the sun is going. Well, we're going to use what daylight we have. I don't recall how far you have to go in this direction to see the gas geysers, but I know there are some over in this direction eventually. We also need to find a rubber tree. It's going to be a very big deal before long. Do we need any of these rocks? We might go ahead and get some of them. We're going to need a bunch of steel. To create a habitat actually requires a lot of steel. So that means you're going to need iron, magnesium, aluminum. You're just going to need everything in the base metal nodes. And a good amount of it. Well, looks like we got that haze back. But that's not really what this trip is about. I mean, we're going to harvest a few along the way just to keep the experience going. I guess we're going to work our way over here towards this this little spire over here, this building. I wish I knew. See, the thing is, the game has undergone many iterations and updates. So finding information online about the location of things, where a certain bit of material is, or where you have to go for this or that, it can be tough depending on, you know, the date of the entry that you found or the update that they're referencing. You can really get turned around and led on wild goose chases. There's banana leaves over there. Should have headed over in that direction. Alright, we're going to cut through this little patch of sand ocean here. Hopefully nothing bad happens. And let's get out of the sand. Okay, that makes me feel better. And then what do we got here? Snubs? Ooh, ooh, sure enough. Ready for a fight. No, don't run away from me. Come on.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, the axe broke. Okay, alright. Hold on, hold on. No! Let me get my... Hold on, I'm unarmed! Come on. Kind of wish it just automatically equipped your next weapon of the same type when one broke. That would be really handy. Let's make a few extra bandages. Those banana leaves. You should always stop and harvest any banana leaves along your direction of travel. Yeah, there you go. There's some good combat. Good combat experience. Very good. Alright, well, it might not be worth rushing to get the pistol and the combat tree now, because we're just far away from the... sorry, I lost my train of thought there looking at that anomaly. Since we're far away from the fabricator still... Well, remember what I said about banana leaves? I don't see the gases over here. I see a whole lot of base metal and a whole lot of aluminum. That's about it. Okay, well, that's fine. Given the time, we're going to be wrapping up the episode soon. This one's not going to be nearly as long as the last one. No, 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 no. Skiliopod. Yep, I need the military experience. We're going to have to do it. Come on back. Ugh. Trying to spin around me, get me all confused, and make me lose my bearings. Just so you can retreat when I start to win the fight. I cannot wait to shoot you. No, 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 don't run. There you go. Don't run. Stay a while and listen. Alright, well I still don't see any of those gas geysers. Look at that though. It's a pretty impressive little building. So we're just going to be exploring now. We have some batteries if we get caught out a little bit at night and we got to travel a little bit with our flashlight. It's not going to be the end of the world. But we need to start getting the lay of the land. We need to identify some rare gas geysers, things where we can go to fill up. I didn't even bring any barrels. That's okay. We'll just scout it, I guess, for now. Could have sworn there was some over here when I was exploring this in another game. I must be thinking further over in that direction. Alright, well let's go further over in that direction then. Then again, I don't have the barrels. What am I gonna do? No, we're gonna go. I wonder... How much does a beacon... Beacon... Are beacons not in the game anymore? Okay. Floodlight, that sounds fun and exciting. No. So apparently... Oh, beacon! 1 beacon kit. Okay, so I've got to manufacture it at something. That would be handy. We might start making beacons. Because then what happens is when you drop a beacon, you can toggle your map. So you can see how it says spawn position, 2,000 meters back the other way, telling me where I spawned when I entered this world. When you get beacons put down, you can use the left mouse button to cycle through those items that are tagged on your map, so your arrow will always update with a range pointing to where you need to go, and there is no gas over here. I see no gas geysers at all, but I see a lot of banana leaves that way. Okay, and there's various snubs. Let's go ahead this way, and as the sun goes down, we're going to be talking about wrapping up the episode. Stop pushing me around. There you go. Who's next? Yeah, you too? Come on. Don't be scared. I'm trying to get a running start. Yeah. Come on. There's that military experience. Ugh, with my stone axe. Ugh, like some barbarian. Nope, this is the way we're going. There's going to be a lot more snubs along the way, it looks like. Let's avoid that one for now, actually. A lot of banana leaves here. Let's get these and then we'll wrap up the episode before the night falls so that we can start the next day on a brand new night. And we gotta fight another skiliopod, though. And the sun's going down. Ugh, there's another one. Ooh, there's the snubs. Alright, we're gonna need our light.
Medical assistance immediately. Vitals stabilized.
I know, I know. Really? You're feeling much better now? Not just a little, you know, banana leaf bandage? Alright, skiliopod. He's not low enough on health to give up. Yep. I knew you'd be back. That might be... Oh, soup breach. I'm gonna have to start intentionally making patch tape.
system restored.
And my axe broke. Going through these axes. Alright. We're going to wait. We don't want to get into too many more fights. That is going to be where we wrap things up. So this has been Osiris New Dawn, Episode 7. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time watching, because as always, I've had a good time playing. So come back next time as we continue the search for hydrogen and rubber. Hopefully we'll get some. But until next time, take care.